Blub blub everyone, welcome back to RimWorld, to the grim darkness of the 55th millennium? No, this is, yeah, 5.5th millennium, kind of. But anyway, welcome. We're still in space right now, and we just murdered some mechanoids, as we should. The blood machines need to die. We need to be their masters now. We need to control them, or actually, even better, deactivate them. Some new mods I've added, we'll talk about them in a sec. I mean, one of them is, for example, with the wealth breakdown, which you can also switch between a list and a pie chart, whatever you like more, and then you can see, oh my god, 66% of our wealth, almost 300,000 buckaroos. I still wouldn't want that to be dollars, I wouldn't want that to be just wealth. But is in the items, and you can break it down and see, oh my god, our apparel, and oh my god, the middle stuff. And it's a lot of armored. Okay, what is that? Oh, freaking hell, the cataphract armor is disgustingly expensive. Yeah, and that is a pretty cool thing here. I just wanted that. I wanted to test it. It looked cool. And some other stuff we have as well. Bloop bloop, terrible hamster. How you doing? How you doing? Also would like to get rid of these buildings, but I think minified buildings can never be in storage. Unless they can be in here. But I don't think they can. I'm not sure. Wait, buildings is a category, isn't it? I mean, it is in here. It's buildings. So if buildings isn't... Oh, buildings is in here. So you could technically have them in here. Which just makes it harder to get them back out, but we're probably... I'm not sure we're going to use them again. Hello again, terrible hamster, and thank you for the YouTube post there, okay? for the... Cool. Yeah, we have some stuff to do, and some stuff to figure out. Like, Visible Wealth was one of the mods I added. Then something with the shuttle, you know, that you can land where you want, because that's unfortunately not a thing. It's random, and you can only say center or outer of the map, which is weird. Why wouldn't you be able to land? So I added that, because I want to get rid of the stupid in this game. Like, one of these was that, for example, cataphract armor counts as... Just gonna quickly talk about this. It's not in here. It's in the cataphract gear, of course, which makes sense. Counts as middle and outer, but only counts for damage reduction once, which is a balancing thing, sure. But either you give me the middle, and I can wear Gambazon under my armor, which, you know, would make sense. No one was wearing just plate on a t-shirt and skin. Or I make this count double. It's not really double, but it will go outer and then into the and reduce the damage by this amount, and then go middle and reduce it by half of that amount again. Which to me just makes more sense. If you take a layer from me, then I'll make that layer still count. That's just, you know, my personal opinion, and I enforce that through mods, and that is just beautiful. Oh yeah, terrible hamster, you can style yourself now. We'll see about that in a second. I hope I have enough Tinctora left. But we're going to the planet anyway, so we'll probably make some Tinctora. We'll probably plant some. What else? Anything else that's important? Some alpha animals retexture I added, which is kind of nice. The mod author actually did that. I don't know why they didn't just make it into the normal mod. But I don't know, it's a sub-mod. Something that's called No One Left Behind. So enemies will try to rescue each other when they flee, which makes sense to me. And it will calculate, you know, what is the pawn worth that they're trying to calculate, you know, in terms of wealth, in terms of equipment, blah blah blah. And if it's enough, then they will try to help them. Which is a very cold, actually, way of doing it, but you know, we all do it. I should explain that better, but I won't. Replace stuff is finally continued. One of, I think, Oog's mods, who unfortunately passed away, and I was wrong, not in February. He actually passed away at the end of June, which is really, really sad. And he actually, I think it was one mod he actually commented on. Yeah, the replace stuff. The replace stuff was the base mod, was his mod. And he actually commented that the game, the 1.6 patch doesn't really does what the mod does. And that is still relevant and something. And people were saying, yeah, then please, you know, update it and stuff. And then he unfortunately passed away, which is kind of sad and unfortunate. He was a really, really cool modder. He made some really good stuff, and I have a lot of his mods on. Oh yeah, and then two important ones. Do not avoid fire. That means if you are fire resistant, you will walk through the fire instead of just avoiding it, because mechanoids are doing that. They are basically immune to fire, and they rather walk around it for some reason, which makes no sense because fire can't really hurt them. Because fire resistance in vanilla of mechanoids is 200%. I could tweak that. I have a mod that could do that, but I won't. Because that's something I find okay, I guess. And the other thing is Unburned. And that also replaced another mod I had. If you look at Terrible Hamster here. Sorry, Terrible Hamster, I will read your stuff in a second. It will... Where does it show? It must be showing it here. If you're wearing armor that is sealed, so a marine helmet and a marine armor, for example, and I'm not sure if you can mix it. I need to test that. But we should see here... Oh god, I love this list so much. Where is it? First of all, we have 100% vacuum resistance because we get, through this sealed armor, an extra up to 15% on top for vacuum resistance, which just makes sense. We have power armor. It should seal them, and it should be fine for all times in vacuum. I mean, it's even powered armor. You shouldn't even freeze to death because of it. But that's just one of the gripes. But it also should give us now... Doesn't it show? That's kind of sad that it doesn't show here. Because we should get fire resistance. Because it is sealed. No, doesn't show. Sad. I thought it would populate the list. So we should get, I think, 25% fire resistance, so reduction of that damage, and also the 15% vac suit, which I find very good, and also it only works if you have two items that seal the pawn. So it is still dependent on things, and it's not just a buff to, let's say, only the marine armor or something, which is kind of nice. So let's hope that works correctly, because it doesn't even show that it's working. It's always great, always fun. I think that's about all. The rest, yeah, it's just letter for graph ship readiness, so it's not showing up only here anymore. You actually get a letter when you can fly away, which we should be, yeah. And some of those things. It's not that much. Oh yeah, and graph ship storage. We have now themed graph ship storage as well. Here, graph ship crate, for example. Not sure if I want that, but we'll see. A 2-tier shelf, which just looks a bit more graph shippy. And, you know, maybe we'll put that somewhere. Maybe here, for example. Now, like when we watch medieval or fantasy movies and we can clearly see that they have no padding underneath the helmet or chainmail coif. Yeah, which is just bonkers, you know, because you would be rung like a bell whenever you are hit on that helmet if you don't have anything underneath. It's just the worst thing ever, and it is just stupid to me. So unless I find a mod, and I would take that actually, that allows me to wear under any armor, which would only be outer, allows me to wear middle part, I would remove that mod. But because it would be much more fun, you know, to actually get, for example, even a medieval mod and actually get an actual Gambazon, which was amazing armor actually back in the day, because I've seen some actual field tests with that stuff, and just some layers of linen are really, really good at stopping blades, and which was a very cheap way to armor people. But yeah, that was definitely worn, and some other stuff, you know. We could even look at flag vests or something then, which would be kind of nice. But unless the game gives me that, no, I'm just going to leave the other one. Who passed away? His Steam name was yeah. But that guy unfortunately passed away very recently, and was a big modder for RimWorld, and had some really good mods. Also, The mod that replaced stuff. I'm gonna write it for you. I'm not sure how many U's or how many G's, but that's basically the name there. Just very many U's, very many G's. On his Steam profile, he was called LXTD. So, don't know. Didn't know the guy. Oh no, we can finally start the thing. Didn't know the guy or anything, but still, it's kind of sad. What is happening there? Did you just get... No. What was damaged? Very weird, but there's all over. There is here, there's vacuum here. 100% now, okay. But this shows movement of air, so I don't know. Don't think we have anything that generates air in here. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. So, I want... That was an interesting one. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's kind of neat. When I'm pressing Alt, this comes up. Is that... No, I didn't add Achtung. Because that mod was finally overhauled as well. And I was thinking about it, but I've never really gotten that much into it. Maybe for the next one I'll add it and we'll play around with it again. I also have defensive positions now. And even on the mod page for defensive positions, it says... it adds like... Maybe I misread that. Let me just pull that up for a second here. 1 second. Defensive positions. It says in the mod description, first can be safely added to existing games, which is always good. Blah 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 blah. Allows your colonists to remember their position during base defense. You can send off your colonists to their positions with a single click, which is really, really good. Especially the person has a specific position, which can be really nice. Also provides keys to quickly create and select groups of colonists for easier control in battle. I have no idea how that works. I cannot find it. Keys to quickly create and select groups of colonists for control in battle. No idea how that works. Because I can't. Squads or groups? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just pause this. Okay. All the stupid nonsense talking aside, I tried it with Control and 1, and it didn't do anything because it always says there's no member assigned to Squad 1 for some reason, which is sad. I really would wish that would work. You know, 1, my meleeers, 2, my rangers, 3, my kids, to just get them away. Would be kind of nice, but it's not happening right now. I don't know why. I need to figure that out. Maybe something else is blocking it, which very well might be. Oh, that is interesting. There's a sealed crate I missed. Well, that's very interesting. Let's see what that is. And then we'll fly. Like the wind. Yes? Someone? Guys? There. Lissa. Lissa's doing it. Lissa the heroine of our hearts, who is pregnant. Joking about yams. Ah, frick me. I hate Luciferum. It's good. Lucy is good. But... And it can be very useful at times. But I still really don't give a crap, usually. If we have a good stockpile, we could maybe, you know, have someone use it. But I also think, why? Huh. Now, Terrible Hamster. Let's have that done with you. You can see that Lucy and Bioche have favorite colors, and that they are wearing them now. I made a mistake, unfortunately, because there's no way. You need to have 60% of the coloration, and then you get a mood buff. Lucy doesn't have that mood buff, I think, but Bioche does. Bioche has... where is it? My rival died. Wearing Ideologian color. So you need to wear 60% of your equipment in that color, and she does. All of that is in the ID Legend color, which is luckily blue. Unfortunately, no one else has blue as their color, which makes me sad. No one has their favorite color being blue and the ID Legend being blue. But we can change your style too. And I want to see what you prefer. The favorite color of your character or our ID Legend color? Masterwork Cataphract. Is that really... That is a legendary. I'm not sure why it says Masterwork, but it is a legendary. That's kind of weird. But that is a really good helmet. But I wanted to change the styles of people, and now you have the chance, Terrible Hamster. Let's go. I'm gonna pause the recording here, and we're styling you through. Because I'm gonna take that time, because I want these guys to look a little bit more unique. Okay, for now, since Terrible Hamster isn't quite sure, I'm just gonna color him this way, and we'll see. I need more Tinctora, though. But yeah, you should get a mood buff from this. There you go, coloring yourself like a champ. Yeah, we don't have that. Inspired Taming Biosh, well, that's great. If we find one, we'll tame. Let's go, and then we'll fly to the ground. Look at that beautifulness. Actually looks amazing, to be honest. If it is short, then it will be better. Long hair is just impractical. I mean, you have kind of, you know, Viking hair. Very, very braided, in a way. It's not very short, technically, but it is, you know, more put together to not be in the way, which, you know, is very warrior-like. Reminds me of, oh god, I should know his name by heart. Such an important character in the books that I was reading. Definitely, it's not Tungdil, it's, I have his impression of that I have of him in front of my eyes, you know, how I imagine him looking. Oh god, Boindil. It's Boindil. You look very much like Boindil, who is shaving the sides of his head and keeping his mane hair as a braid, basically. Together. A dwarf, by the way, from The Dwarfs from Marcus Heights. Very, very good books, in my opinion, that I read multiple times by now. Growth moment for Hovey. Oh, hello there. Please tell me you have... Oh, you have reached growth tier 8. You're a good boy. Our good boy. He's 10, so he will get another. God fucking damn it. Why do I only get melee as a passion? That is so BS. And your depressive, abrasive, neat, cold inclined, kleptomaniac, or workaholic. All of that is bad. Cool. Well done, game. Well, I guess you get some social... Just 10 years old. Smashing things are fun. But I want him to shoot things. He's even training in shooting. Not enough, it seems. I'm not gonna give him the melee passion. If he has no passion, I don't care. I'm not gonna give him... I don't want more melee people. Maybe Shola it could be one, but no. I don't care, I think. I could give him double passion in crafting, which is kind of nice. Mining. More in construction. Construction is always good. More people in medical, but Lucy is already doing that, so I'm not that inclined. He can't do intellectual, or actually... No, he cannot do it now. Yeah, okay. Which is also weird, because he can't get double passion anymore. This is the last moment where you can get a passion somewhere that can become a double passion in the next growth moment. You only have 3 chances. That means you only have 2 chances to get double passion. Because you can only get 1 passion per growth moment. Cold inclined is kind of interesting. Oh, loves the overcast and cold of a brisk winter night. Oh man, you're a person after my own heart. They don't mind getting chilly or sleeping in the cold either. Well, I would mind sleeping in the cold without a blanket, you know. Yeah, but with a blanket, actually, I always sleep very good in the cold. Need is naturally hygienic and organized. They will not track in dirt. It's okay. I mean, if there were only really bad options, I'd probably go for need. Because it's not a bad one. Kleptomaniac, no. Workaholic is okay. We have a few of those. It's not that bad. It actually, you know, gets work done for a change. Definitely not abrasive. Because that will just piss everyone off. And depressive is just gonna kill him. It would fit with the desensitized. Actually, would it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it would. But yeah, I'm not gonna go depressive if I don't have... if I have a choice. Cold inclined is pretty nice, though. I think I'm gonna go with cold inclined. Also, the next one, you know it, and I'm saying it now, it's gonna be psychopath. I mean, desensitized, cold inclined, definitely psychopath. Come on. 100%. I don't think anything else really makes any difference here. I could go neat. I mean, they feel happy when cleaning is actually pretty good. Maybe that's even better, because he could just clean and would be happier. No, I do like the story thing of the cold inclined. That's fine. Should we make him a crafter? I'm not sure. I mean, I like the double construction. We could give him medical so we can, you know, medic people. And gets more out of it. Social could be nice. I could go crafting or mining. I can choose 4, so I can choose medical as well if I want to, because why not? I could go crafting or mining. I could go both. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, to be honest. Let's go mining. Should I keep medical or should I also go double passion and crafting? Because we have multiple people for all things now, which is good. That's where you want to be. So it's not that important that he will not be able to do his job that much. Because for crafting, we can just, you know, craft corsets forever. Until he is in a good level that he can do other stuff. I can just limit everything to at least 10 or something, and corsets, you know, until 10, and then no one will make corsets when they reach level 10, and then they can do better stuff. That's a way of doing it. And I could train him up to become an amazing craft person. Do we care about medical? We don't have many medics. We have a few, and they're not that good. The only good one is Red Harvest. Well, good one. She's legendary, almost. So maybe having a few more people with medic would be good. Yeah, I think let's have this one. It's so good. You can give them so many awesome skills, you know, awesome passions. Let's go with that one. That's cool. And are we ready to go? I think we're ready to go. Everyone, well, every droid needs to be on the ship. And again, we don't want many people with us anymore. Everyone into the ship. We're leaving. It is about frickin' time. And we need to find a good space. As well as anything... Yeah, okay, there's nothing that we will lose, it says, which is good. Now, we've done this. We've got the graph core. It might even be our last, which is kind of shite. Let's go more north. We could kill some pirates. Do the murder. What is this? I haven't seen hot springs yet. A basin. Fertile. Fertile is kind of good. This is really defensible if we can land here somewhere. If we have to land here, it's gonna suck. There is a little spring there. Neat. This could be okay in terms of defensiveness. We have an ancient uplink. We could find something in orbit. I'm not gonna go to the Scarlands. Oh, wow. Oh my god, this is lava. Ooh, with obsidian? Ooh, obsidian would be nice. There are obsidian deposits. This is dangerous, although, look at this. There's not much lava around, but maybe a lot of obsidian. We haven't seen obsidian yet. I'm very inclined to go there, just because that's new. There's also more here. Oh god. Oh god. If that comes up, that might be a little horrifying. A mountain fills one side of this tile. Windy, whatever windy means. Biome transition. Okay, that's kind of cool. There's more lava there. Ooh, finally we're finding some. But I am inclined to go with the obsidian deposit. Oh, look at that. There's even more here. Lava lake. Not sure what that is behind there. The biome transition. We can hold this a little bit down here if we want to. God, I really love these mods. That is so nice. And look at that. This is so hard to parse. And so annoying to parse. This is beautiful. We have a lot of geothermals, which we luckily don't need, even though that's kind of cheaty, I know. I don't give a crap. Next time we won't have that. It's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking lava. And this is not Scarlands. It is decreased animal life, which is bad. But I like the obsidian. Yeah, I'm gonna go obsidian. Adjacent. What is adjacent here? It's also a biome transition, but what is this? Is this all lava? Or is this Scarlands? No, Scarlands is more this. So, this is just lava tiles. What is this? Glow Forest. Oh, I want to be there as well. Glow Forest is fun. But I'm gonna go here. I wanna get some obsidian. Getting some obsidian glass, maybe we can make something cool out of it. That's neat. And there are my hot springs. So if we don't find anything to go for, hot springs it is. Yeah, and I think we're done with the course, which is kind of sad to me. Which is kind of very sad to me. Let's go here. Obsidian interactive. Not really. Choices. Indeed choices. You have to be very thoughtful with your children. Come on. You have to. Look at that. Look at that flying so far now. It's great. I don't really feel the need to improve the thrust capacity, really. And you can't. But what I feel the need is actually changing it to electricity for us. And you know, have a hybrid drive. Free of thoughts, full of what? Full of farts? What the hell, Tabble Hamster? What are you doing, man? I'm really excited about the lava, though, and especially if it won't kill us, hopefully. And also about the hot springs. Hot springs are kind of neat. There are some fixes for hot springs out there as in terms of mods. Yeah, I want to stay away from this. If this... Oh god, can this break apart and kill us? I hope not. And become all lava, because then we would definitely be dead. And that would be horrifying. Is this... Oh, this is obsidian. Good. And there's... No, not that. There's some gold here, which is nice. And also some plasteel and silver. My god, this is a plethora of amazing fun stuff. More plasteel. More obsidian. This is a kind of dangerous. Oh, and that takes a really big time to get this. Okay, where are the fertile grounds? We're landing on one, which is not ideal. There's one big there, I saw that. Okay, it is broken up. It's not pure lava. It's kind of okay. Should we use these two? Maybe land a bit more to the left and use these two for some growing, because I do want some Tinctora. We might want something else. I could also grow here. It's not very defensible, but we have to deal with that. It's fine. I can't land there. I was afraid of that. We're too fat. We're too fat. It sucks. Okay, this is better. Oh, there's sandstone right there. These two stupid little blocks. We can't land in the lava. We can land here. Problem is getting to that growing zone would be shite, so I don't want to. This would be fine. No, there's some shitty little lava there. Well, crap. Crap! Our ship is too big. I hate it. It was so obvious that would happen, guys. So obvious. Oh, can I sneak it in? No. No, it's one tile. You little bastard, game. Game, you're... Look at this. Look at all of this red. You little bastard of a game. I really have to land right there in the middle of all the good stuff. Which I don't want to. This could be fine. I mean, we're covering a teensy-weensy bit. And we cannot expand where I want to expand. I could go here-ish. Am I covering even more than... Man, is that fiddly BS. So I could land on the other grow zone. Too bad that you can't blow up some terrain. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? But really, having weapons on the ship really doesn't do anything. I mean, it does for... If you're getting attacked, it does, for sure. Or if you're attacking someone. Having ships on the... having ships, yeah. Having ships on the bow. Having cannons on the bow can do some stuff. Still better to just use your people, though. I can't fiddle it. I can't fiddle it and thread the needle here. It's just too BS. Yeah, it's just one tile all the time that doesn't fit. I could put it here. Maybe. Right on this growing zone. Have the growing zone down there, but it's so far away that I don't want to. And I don't know why you can't crush these with your ship. You know, why can't I land here? Who cares about this structure? It's a structure. It should be crumbling like crazy. We're coming in with gravimetric shears, right? I mean that I can't land on a mountain. Sure, okay, that makes sense. A mountain is too strong and too big, but why can't I land on that crappy structure here? Who cares? No one needs that shit. I can't land here. Maybe that's what we're doing. And I want it upright because for the upgrades. I think that makes it a little bit easier for you guys. Here would be a little bit better. And then we could actually maybe here. It's too far to the edge, but here we could use the growing zones, I guess. Remember, if you're down here, you know, with the thrusters, you need to get rid of the structures before you can start again. Also, I don't want to be too close to lava. To not die. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's land here, and then it's gonna be far away to get down here, but that's how it goes. Fat ship, hard land. Maybe you should have a mod that makes your ship crush stuff so it can land. If that would exist, I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one, Terrible Hamster. I would take that. Graph nausea, of course. What else? Graph core detected. Oh, another orbital platform. Okay. Is that literally above us? No, we are here. We might even be able to reach that, though. And it's just an orbital platform. There must be, you know, maybe there are some sentry drones on it, which we don't care about, let's be honest. You all are unrestricted. All of you are unrestricted. Oops, even the children. Made a boo-boo. Tis asleep. Even the children are unrestricted. That should be fine. Now, let's see how we do this. I'm definitely... We need some growing stuff. We need it. So, let's have... And I do want a lot of Tinctura this time, because I want to, you know, play with that. Let's have this be Tinctura. I know it went a little bit too far, but that's fine. And the problem is I also need more Smoke leaf. It's a big problem. Now let's have this be something else. Maybe Psychite. Maybe I should do some more for Psychite tea because we don't have any. Maybe that stuff down here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's great. Well done. Well done, Gary. You're the best. Let's just have... let's just be rice or something. This could be Psychite. I guess. Yeah, and if this can erupt, then we are in trouble. Rice would not be the greatest here because of this. It's very... But that's fine. Let's just put rice here. I don't really care. Rice is just as a stopgap measure, in a way. Psychoid. This, I said, should be Tinctora. Oh, Tinctoria. This should be Smoke Leaf. We could look into getting some hops going. We might be able to do something there. And get some beer for the folk. Because I heard many people like that. I don't know why. But, you know. I'm not sure how sensitive it is to stuff. I'm just gonna do that. To get a bit more out of it, maybe. And that. Just square it off. Should be fine. Make it hops. Hops is 70%. It's not even really fertility sensitive. It's really good. Only needs 70%, and it's not really sensitive to it, so that's kind of nice. I don't think we need anything else. I mean, again, a bit of veggies would be nice for more variety, but it's not necessary. Basically. So let's leave it at that for now. Get rid of this. Okay, what else? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh my god. Yes, please. Yes, please. There was more. I saw some danger room there. The danger roomies. We do this. And that. Definitely all the silver and all the plasteel and all the gold. Okay. How about... we could have some. Some components. Yeah, that is a danger room. Which is fine. The shadow makes this look kind of different. Okay. And yeah, I want to get rid of these. These need to go. It is finally time. And look at all these unfinished things. Even have dread leather. Unfinished advanced armor ×2. Cataphract stuff. Okay. Don't know why it's lying there. Maybe I should have a thing for unfinished stuff here. Like a... Let's see. Storage. That is a narrow hanger shelf. Which goes there. And then we'll put this with... Does it not go with unfinished? I can't put unfinished in here? That's kind of shit if I can't. Just to have it close. Fine. Maybe not on the hanger shelf. Maybe that would be another one. Compact weaponry. This could be interesting for all our ranged people. I just heard Avak today in his stream. When he was talking about that. How that makes sense to give that to the range people, because chances are RimWorld will only use your best 3 attacks or something. And chances are they have a better weapon, like our Zeus hammer here, or like the plasteel spear, or like the Thrumbohorn, that just counts for more damage than a concealed weapon would be, like an elbow blade or something. But for the ranged people, definitely not, because they only have their stupid gun. So if they're melee, having a concealed weapon would be amazing that they can switch to and melee people. Maybe you should have... Oh, maybe you should have a mod. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I should. Okay, I want to get rid of these. That's important to me. We probably want to get rid of all of this. Let's be honest. And hopefully we can. We want to get rid of all of this. For sure. I'm definitely going to put something else in there. And I'm going to try to put... the new storage in there, I think. That should be fine. Also here I would like some other storage. Oh, look at this. So much good stuff. Oh yeah, we don't have... Ooh. A Cinderlisk. You're new. That thing looks amazing. Probably the most dangerous of the Feralisk variants, the Cinderlisk is a huge spider adapted to living close to the calderas of dormant volcanoes. Originally created to be exploited for their durable and heat-resistant silk, ooh. But once they escaped into the wild, they began multiplying uncontrollably. Of course they were. Cinderlisk attack by throwing spider webs at their prey, like all of them. Their huge webs stun and burn anyone they touch, allowing the Cinderlisk to close in and finish the kill with their fearsome fangs. Their fangs are also burning hot, so they tend to light things on fire. Now, we could tame this thing instantly, because we have Inspiration Tame. 12 handling skill, we could also handle this thing. We could even make it less wild. If we wanted to. If that actually has fire-resistant silk. What are you producing? It only shows egg progress, so you're not getting silk from this, which is kinda sad, let's be honest. That they didn't add that. But whatever is on this map we can instantly tame if we wish. Vulture, a hare, an emu. None of this actually interests me at all. None of it. Could even go for a cougar, let's be honest. Let's kill it. I think we're good enough. Level 7 in melee. Terrible hamster. Hello there. Good boy. Good boy. Not that you need melee, really. You're a shooty boy. And you're crap at both, but that's fine. Well, crap. You don't have a passion. It's not really that you're crap. Let's say that correctly, right? There you go. Some more compacted machinery, maybe. Psychic drone, medium male. God damn it, Randy, why? Why are you doing something like this to my beautiful peeps? Also, you should have a little bonus now. Not there. Wearing ideology color. So that helps combating all of this horribleness. Why are you in pain? Because of the scars. Now we could give you bionic arm and another bionic leg, which you'd like. Also the hunger rate is a little bit troublesome. Just a little bit. Oh, let's do that correctly. There we go. For animals. Who's shooting what? You're shooting a hare, probably. Yes, you're shooting the hare, and it seems Vigo... No, it's not going for the cougar. Not yet. There it is. Hare has been slain. Okay, you're going to dig. That's fine. Why are you not digging? Because you're in the wrong group. You need to be in the control group. Worky works. Go worky works, please. All the worky works, please. What are you... At least they don't have to sleep. They're not very efficient at what they're doing. But they don't have to sleep. Yeah, that was obvious that would revenge. But we instantly killed it, so I was assuming that. We have strong weapons now. And even if not, we can run and gun now, which is really, really good. A mod I adore. You're nature running. That's kind of dangerous, but at least we killed the predator that wants to eat you. Basic harvesting. Reclaim, reuse, recycle mod. Pretty nice. So we can extract stuff from corpses if we wanted to. I'm not sure if I need a production bench for this. It seems so. We have hydroponics now. We have the fermenting barrel. The harvesting table, there it is. Maybe we do need to improve a little bit on this. But the problem is we have very little tiles left. 2,000. We are at the maximum. You cannot go over 2,000 as far as I know. And I wish there was a way, you know, to break that limit to get a little bit bigger. But that would probably interfere with, you know, landing on maps, as we can already see. Still, getting a little bit more would be so nice. So we have about 331 tiles left, which is not much. I still want to embiggen this and this. This especially because of the now reclaim reuse and stuff. I mean, I make it harder for myself with adding more bullshit, I know, but that's how it goes. Like the loom with more floors. The fermenting stuff, you know, the brewery. Although we could put that somewhere else. Actually, we could put that here maybe or something. So I really don't see a good way of making this into single rooms. We could put some here. I mean, right next to this would not be that pleasant. Again, I'm not intending of getting more people. It's not my intention. Hopefully we can do this, but I'm not sure we can win this. Let's be quite honest, this is not gonna end well, let me tell you. So we're now using power tanks as well, because I wanted to try this. And, I mean, we have infinite power still. Not for long. Every time one of these dies, they're gone forever, so... Yeah, and we're getting 24,000 watt days per tank. Which is really good. And I think you need like 400 watts per tile or some nonsense. You can change that. Efficiency is 50%. What does that mean? What does the efficiency mean? Battery-powered unit that supplies electricity to graph ship thrusters. It delivers energy through connected power networks. I don't know. Graph ship is ready. See, and now we don't only get this one, we also get a message, which is great. So we could leave if we wanted to, but I want all the obsidian that is on this map, and also all the silver ore. We're already getting some stuff here. Our guy is working hard to bring us good things. Also, the hauling mod that I have, where they actually put stuff in their inventory and not holding it in their hands, is so good. If they have space. 20% inventory you need for them to... Free inventory you need for them to do that. What is your problem? Yeah, okay. I mean, serious pain as well. Why are you in serious pain? There shouldn't be any pain. You're in medium pain, but why? 20%. You have alcohol tolerance, but that's about it. The beam injury cannot actually produce pain. It shouldn't. And it doesn't. I'm not sure where the pain comes from. Maybe the second toe? Or does the drone also cause pain because, you know, compounding problems are just fun? I never understand that nonsense. God damn it. It's very Ixion, let's be honest. And I'm going to compare any game now that has torture mechanics to Ixion, because that game had the worst torture mechanics I've ever seen in my life. In any game. I've never seen so many layers of just screw the player. It's just the worst. I love the game. It was quite fun, and the story was really fun too. Wasn't that amazing? Let's be honest again. I'm not sure why I'm saying let's be honest so much right now. I'm sorry. But it was not the best story I've ever seen, but it was a fun story. But my god, was the torture a thing. Advanced harvesting, cool, which means we probably have another bench. No, it's still the same harvesting table, which is a 2x1, which is actually something we could maybe sneak in somewhere. Can't do that here, unfortunately, but that's my fault, and it's totally fine. I could sneak it actually in here if you wanted to, because it doesn't really look like there's space to move along there anyway, and it's kind of weird that Red Harvest is sitting on top of this shelf, which she shouldn't. But this shelf, this is only visual. The shelf only sits in these two tiles, so that's probably why. And you should probably put them towards the wall. It just doesn't work out here that way. Trash. Can we put trash into the lava? I'd like to. How to get rid of trash? Put it in the freaking lava. No. That's kind of sad. Critical for trash. Put the trash away. Go, go, go. Be good boys. Bring out the trash. The reclaimed biopacks I'd really like to have around here. Okay, we should get some stuff. We have a little bit of meat that we've gotten. Apparently we also killed the vulture for some reason. I mean, cool. Maybe I did say you should kill it. The Cinderlisk I'm a little scared about, and I also want to get rid of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring a few people out. Not you, Boland. Rest is fine. We're just going to murder that thing. Just doing a little murder. Nothing to see here. Drafted hunted to death, please. Just a little murder. All good. Lego's hunting it. Good, good. And that's more chem fuel for us. Yay! Also some chitin. Which is neat. There. Just get all of that in at some point. Not sure why they're not doing it. Maybe we don't have space. Probably don't have space. And apparently we have too much kibble for Red Harvest to make more kibble. Now, we could allow all the males to eat good meals to just get their mood up a little bit so they don't die. Like Red Harvest gets default lavish. Not Red Harvest, I mean Terrible Hamster. Red Harvest gets default. Daniel gets this. Frodo gets this. Boland gets this. Null Pointer, Coda, Drotin. And these two as well. Well, I don't care about the children, really. It's better if they're happy. It's better if they're happy because they're not taking drugs. No, that... these are default. No drugs for you, kids. Good. Manaway is no longer inspired with recruitment. I mean, we don't have anyone to recruit, nor do we want to recruit anyone. So that should be fine. Bring that in too. Good. These packs, look at that. They can deteriorate here and hopefully fertilize the ground a bit more. That is kind of neat. I wish I could make the other packs, but that requires another bench. Which we're not able to make yet. Oh, but we don't have space for it is the problem. It's all our problems is space. What does the nanoprinter do again? These things. Synthetic heart and stuff. And I'm not sure we want any of these. Do we really care? I mean, we could make synthetic tissue. But it needs synth thread and glitter world medicine. See, that is a problem. Now, you can make these things, but you can't make these things, you know? It's kind of weird. Because with all the Rimfella stuff and anything, we cannot make glitter world medicine. You still have to buy it. we could get a mod that lets us do this, but I'm not inclined. It's fine to have some things super rare. As long as I can make my own medicine, that's kind of okay. To me, how much do we have? 19. I added something here that these show me what's in there in the amount that's in there. I was actually looking for getting a bit more. Let me just start up my fan. There we go. Where is it? It's need storage. So N. Where's N? Can I do N? MN. It's not there. Oh, and I know why, because this is a different order. Okay, that makes sense. Was need storage in here? MN new game, no? God damn it. Am I crazy? I swear I looked at this before. Was it the adaptive storage framework? That might be it. So, I actually used names with count in the hopes... I actually used names, only names, which would have been fine. In the hopes that we would see the quality if there is one as well. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Let's have it on automatic. I mean, vanilla would be interesting too. Is that what I like here? Would that be better for me? This only shows numbers. Oh, vanilla only shows numbers, I guess. No, it's not true. Okay, it does show the quality, which I like. And it does show the quality. Okay, maybe I like that more. Maybe I like the vanilla style. Because I can clearly see what it is. I just want to know, you know, what it is. We don't, you know, by any chance have a... No. What was that? Manhalter pulse. I'm not sure you can learn that. Can you? It's not high enough. No. Okay. So, my plan is we want to go for the end game soon, I guess. I don't really want to because I have so much fun just exploring around, but I guess we have to, you know, And somewhere we have a cluster. That's kind of fine. They're dormant right now. For how long? They have another mech drop beacon. Also something I don't really enjoy how this works, because if you hit it, it drops the stuff, so... if you can't... Why is this a building thing if you can't stop them, you know, from doing that? Unstable power cell. Ooh, that is kind of nice. Climate adjuster. Okay. You only... Is that all you do, or is that going down for forever? Using chemicals and exotic fields to manipulate the atmosphere, it shifts the temperature in this region of the world. Hey, if you shift it down by 10 degrees, that would be ideal. 24 degrees Celsius? Awesome. I mean, I still hate it. Oh god, there's a lot of shit in there. Oh god. Centipedes are getting gestated here. And pikemen. And we already have 2 centipedes. Oh yeah, we're leaving. I'm not gonna fight this, for sure. But you know, that thing just lowering the temperature is fine with me. They don't have an activator, though. This is not an activator. It's a mech drop beacon. So if you attack it, more mechs come. And then more mechs and more mechs and more mechs. So it's actually better to attack now if we would attack it. But if there's nothing else there, they will never activate. So what we want... So we want safe. And then we want... gone. And that should be it. And this should never activate. No of these should ever wake up. We're going down by 10 degrees. Who cares? And we'll just leave it. And we'll mine out this map and then we leave. I hope that works. We'll see. Everyone is bound to safe. Every one of you is bound to safe. Let's go. Good stuff. Yeah, you just mine my silver. Oh, more obsidian. Yes, please, baby. Give me all of it. I want to see what we can make from this. Although I don't think... I mean, let me look at this. I don't think it will be that good. If we say smithing. It was good, though. Spear. So let's say normal steel spear. If we say make it out of obsidian... I mean, that's a lot more DPS and damage. Higher damage. Compare this to the best one that I know of is Plast. Oh my freaking god, is that amazing. Ridiculous armor penetration. The attack speed is a little bit lower. But still, DPS goes up. And it's more beautiful. Huh. Very cheesy, actually. And people complain about my mods. Yeah. Sure. Sure, guys. Most cheesy one is the game itself, because look at that. 675 for materials and labor. 375 for materials and labor. Is that also the price? No, market value... Yeah, look at that. Even the market value is lower. 2.2k for legendary. 3.85k for legendary. That's disgusting. This thing is much better and also doesn't increase your wealth as much. That is ridiculous. Wow. Longsword? We can't? Wait, that's weird. Can make it out of composite, which probably sucks. It's okay. Can make it out of silver. Yeah, then composite is amazing. But yeah, composite sword shouldn't be that good. Sky Steel? Oh, actually good damage. Must say, and good armor penetration. Sky Steel is nice. Syntholine, probably. Yeah, absolute garbage. It's basically made out of rubber. But why is there... Oh, there's obsidian. I'm just an idiot. Okay. Yes, that is so much better. Oh my god. Again, the attack speed sucks. But my goodness, 47% armor penetration. That is quite good. Now, I doubt it would be better for a real weapon, right? For a weapon that we care about. Can we even make that out of? Let's say an SMG? No. No, you can't make them out of special material. Which I guess makes sense. And also these you can't. You can't make, you know, armor out of special materials. I mean, you could make obsidian armor for... Maybe for the next one that could be interesting. Plate armor made out of obsidian. So, we want uranium. Which is amazing for the start. But also, if we check with obsidian... No, actually, obsidian is worse. What? What's plasteel? Plasteel is a teensy tiny bit better, but also much more expensive. I think in terms of availability and resource preciousness, I think obsidian is the perfect middle ground there. And then of stats, of course. You know, stats, materials, you know, how rare something is, how precious it is, how do you really want to waste it? I don't care about obsidian in that moment. It does have worse hit points. But we never have had one of them destroyed, so who cares? Doesn't really make a difference. Coda, giving us more silver, pretty nice. We're increasing our wealth like crazy, but now we can look at, and also you can have this here, the, oh, shift 4, okay. That's nice. But you can have this down here as well if you want. I just didn't want. So we could look at our... Yeah, look at that. Buildings. There's also a mode that shows the raid point ratio that you get from this. So pawn wealth and this buildings is actually, you know, the pawns are a little bit higher in how good they are and how they count towards raids, but buildings don't really count that much. Items though, oh my god, look at our apparel. Middle headgear, outer, all of that is disgusting. Also raw resources apparently is a lot. Huh. Yeah, the recon armor, we really need to get rid of that. The cataphract armor we want to wear, so we don't want to get rid of that. I like that breakdown, and it's maybe sometimes it's... Let me show you. Maybe sometimes it's a little bit clearer if we go for the list and you can see, oh, look at this. There, we have 4 cataphract armor, it's 18,000, and we have 6 recon, it's 16,000. If we could get rid of this, that would be a big chunk of our wealth. Same with the marine, same with the locust. That would be amazing. Oh, and also, no, Daniel still has a locust. Oh yeah, he's wearing it, but of course it counts. Makes sense. Okay, and I want, when Coda shows up and stuff, we will do more coloration. Hopefully we have some Tinctoria, sorry. Oh, that looks kind of neat. And I'm a big fan for mods that do retextures of this. Camera Plus lets you zoom in so much that makes a big difference to me. Look at how we're ripping through this. That's 1200. That's ridiculous. Glitter tech harvesting. Knowledge how to extract parts of glitter tech complexity from corpses. Nice. Neat. Get all of the good stuff. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot of obsidian. And also here. We probably don't have that much space. But maybe I'm just gonna put some here. You know, so just some storage. Just some raw, disgusting storage stuff that we can put in there. God, I love this mod so much. I will never go away from that, I think. It's just so good, so fun. We have this. I probably want to get rid of this and get something better there. Now the question is, yeah, I think this should be looking a little bit fancier. We gotten rid of that. We still don't have the pregnancy resolved, by the way, which I would like to. I'm not sure what these should be. Let's start on that, though. We don't have a lot of chem fuel. There's not that many trees out here, which is bad. It also means we can't do many rituals, like none. Well, none is not true. We could still do leader speech and stuff, which we probably want to. Okay, we're finally getting done with all the planting. That was about time. We have so many planters now. That's pretty good. That helps. Getting these jobs done quickly. So not have too much desynchronization there. I'm not sure if we're staying that long, though. I'm really not sure there's more freaking gold. I mean, I can't not take the gold. I have to take the gold, guys. It has to happen. And that plasteel. Oh, 8k. That's even more than the obsidian. Interesting. That makes sense, I guess. Now, if you can get mechanoids quickly and early, this is huge. That is a huge buff to your mining capabilities, but they cannot improve, so. No storage space for... all that hey. Hey. Okay, we got this. That is good. Look at that storage space. Loving it. Still thinking of just replacing all of these with these. Which probably would be nicer and also neater. Even that looks much better. But not ideal. Not ideal. I might want to specialize our storage a bit more. Maybe. Yeah, we really need to sell all of this nonsense. Look at that. So much wealth just bound there, and selling it would be amazing. Could give us a lot. What are you teaching? You're teaching social. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's what you know. It's so weird, because you want someone with good social to teach them. But if they have good social, they're mostly just gonna teach social. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that makes sense. These I would definitely like to get rid of. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. And here, I don't want to get rid of all the storage in here. But I'm going to try and look how these shelves will look. The graph ship 2-tier shelves. From the same mod author like the neat storage, so it should look similar. But that doesn't seem to make any difference. Although shelves in here don't really make any sense, huh? Because they could, that stuff could just fly around. I'm just thinking, you know, logically. Graph ship weapon rack. You can only have 3, really? That's not much. Let's still have these shelves here. I think that those make some sense. This will, of course, need maintenance. I'm not sure what the 50% efficiency means. Why is that only 50% efficiency? Because we have 2? Might be. Maybe because 2 of them are powering up. It looks kind of neat. Looks a little bit more, you know, graph techy. They probably should be more like this. For now. Oh, did we lose? No, we didn't lose our clean sweeper. Okay, it's just cleaning. I definitely want to drop this shelf altogether, I think. I'm not sure if I'm dropping these all together, but we'll see. Yeah, because I can't put it there. Relations have shifted, that's all okay. Exhaustion, yeah, Drotin is unfortunately prone to that. I want more Tinctora so I can give you guys the opportunity to actually, you know, gain more. Yeah, I do want to switch this shelf out. Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna put a real one in there. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Lava has begun to pour into the region, flooding the low-lying volcano rock. Keep your colonists out of harm's way. What does that... Oh, no. Does it go through all of this? We may have to leave really, really quickly. Guys, take all of this in, please. Instantaneously. And all of this. How quick will that be? Oh, God. How can I keep them out of harm's way again? Please don't destroy my obsidian. Okay, will they instantly die if they touch it? I'm definitely gonna save this. I have no idea how this biome works so far. Bring that in, please. Okay. Mostly fine. That should kill them. Most of them. Sadly, it will not explode this thing, but... I want this to activate, please. And I hope it doesn't activate the stuff around them. So, all the mechanoids. So that is the danger with these lava fields. And now we know that all of these gray areas will be flooded at some point. Which is not great. And we might have to flee real quickly. Winds are much stronger in this area. Oh! Oh, windy is just for wind energy. Oh, that makes sense. Am I an idiot? Sometimes I think I am. This is interesting. So you can stop the lava flow with buildings. I was curious because that is how the water works. You can stop the lava with water. The trees are burning, of course. Does this raise the temperature? It will also not be forever. That seems fine. Please take all of that in, especially the gold. But also the obsidian. I mean, if nothing else, we can sell the obsidian. If we can't make anything from it, we have bumble drones. Guys, I mean, you can't fly, so you're probably not that scared, but we could get the queen and make more bumble drones. Again, I don't really see a point in that. We can make her fully trainable if we wanted to, but she's not really strong. Nor is she armored, nor does she have armor penetration. So, yes, swarm tactics and such, but we have to feed these things. No. They would eat our kibble away like crazy. They look cool. They're a neat idea. Okay, I hope you don't get trapped there, buddy. It's coming from above. It's getting there. Mine this out quickly. I mean, I probably don't even need that much obsidian, but I don't care. I'm just gonna get it, because it's the first time I get it. Yes, we want more there. I like these. They look kind of neat, so we might put them back there. We might shuffle things around and move that to the side, but is there really a point? I'm not sure. Can't put it directly here, so that's kind of shitty anyway. I'm not that happy with this, let's be honest. I could turn it around. Oh, no, I can't. I actually need to build a copy. That's also dumb. We still have an Architect leg, which is kind of neat. Didn't we have someone with an Architect leg? Wasn't that Terrible Hamster? Did we give you an Architect leg? No, you have a Bionic one. Bionic. You have an Architect eye. You also have Bionic leg. No one has an Architect leg. I don't want to just give you stuff because, you know, I don't want to cut your legs off. Although, cutting Terrible Hamster's leg off would help him get rid of that shredded scar. Old gunshot, sorry. Shredded scars on the arm. Hey, Hovey, how are you doing? Blub blub. So yeah, we could get rid of that. And it would also make it less likely that you lose your leg. But if you lose your leg, you will never get it back. I mean, like with the normal one, right? I'm not sure if I want that. Let's keep an eye on this. This is dangerous and it's getting closer. But it seems to slow down a bit. We researched Death Rest, which we don't need. But I still wanted to research it. Just going through all of it. All the stuff. Let's try to keep up on this, guys. Yeah, this should be... Even this is burning. It makes sense. Area was revealed. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Again, they have apparently fixed the diagonal bullshit that we have seen. Which I would be kind of fine with if that is the case, because that means it can't go here. This is still a closed up corner. Let's hope that is true. Otherwise, let's have one of these, because they look much, much better. Like here. Gravlight panels, that's kind of good. Could get rid of these. I wanted... Yeah, the kibble one to be replaced. What do we have? How are you doing, Hovey Eater? Shooting some people in a strategy direct command game? Oh, you're doing good. That's really nice. Hey, if it will make me better, cut it off. Okay, Terrible Hamster. Embracing the transhumanism there. Good, good. Pretty fun. A lot of stuff. but super janky. What are you talking about? Display shelf? Probably makes no sense. It's like 3 stacks. I mean, it would be the same. I want something that's better. Yeah, it needs to be bigger to be better. Or a small crate seems kind of fine. Or a mini pallet. Pallet makes sense to me. Let's have a pallet because it's for the animals, so that kind of makes sense to me. It's called Total Conflict Resistance. Okay. I don't think I know that one. At least doesn't bring any pictures up in my mind. Ooh, this is getting a little dicey here. It's getting a little hot. Soon the boomalopes will explode. That also means... Oh god, no. Frodo, what are you doing? You are in the lava. Why are you guys so stupid? You're not leaving without taking some of this obsidian. Oh my god. They are too dumb to live, guys. They are all too dumb to live. That might be a weird interaction with the new mod I installed. That they don't avoid fire anymore, which is kinda... Let's be honest, super dumb. Yeah, okay, this is done. Because they think they are resistant against fire, which is not wrong, they are. But they're not that resistant against fire. Yeah, they're not resistant against that. This is all now forbidden. Go away. Take the other stuff we need. Like this stuff. There's more obsidian there. We don't need that obsidian. Oh, God. Okay, these guys cannot burn. So I guess they don't give a crap about the lava? They have 200% burn resistance, which I could, you know, quickly adjust. But no, I won't. The armor heat. They literally cannot burn. Still feels wrong to me. I think lava should be a different case. Because, I mean, it's freaking lava, let's be honest. Come on. What is this? What is this supposed to be? But fine, game. Be that way. Basically, you have a country and a map to conquer. Trade, diplomacy, research, all that stuff. And that gimmick is that you put together squads, and when you go in battle, you can control the units directly or send them into battle like Men of War, basically. But you also have the strategic layer. So, basically, a map conquer mode. I see. Yeah, that is now in... we will still not be able to do this, I fear. That is also now in... Terminator Dark Days Defiance or some nonsense. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, get this wood, yes. Quickly. Not this one, please. And also not these. And those modes are fun, for sure. And I do like strategy games, of course. Okay, guys. You need to bring this in quickly. Now, what would be better here as a shelf, as a storage variant? For chem fuel. I am thinking something like these. It's too big though, of course. But the general one. Maybe 1 pallets. You know, 1 big pallet for this. 24 stacks. It's definitely a lot. That will be a big explosion if that goes up. That's kind of the balancing to me as well. You know. Yes, you can store a lot, but also big boom. Yay. Oh yes, oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't like that much the base game. I will check the new one though. I did like the base game a lot. I have a series on my channel for that. And I tried it again to maybe finish that series because we didn't get through because it was very stressful. And I just hurt. But I sucked, so I need to, you know, find a way to make that better. Oh god, is it hot in here? You're getting heat stroke, I guess. Although maybe your armor helps. That could be kinda a thing. Should we take a pallet here? I think a pallet would be fitting, like with this one. Look at that, neat. I actually wished this would be a little different. But that's okay. Let's see how it looks on this pallet then. And we'll just put this pallet in. Boop. We don't need more here. We don't really need more there. I just want to replace these standard shelves because they are ugly AF. So maybe just with an open shelf. I think that would be fine. Just get rid of that. Put an open shelf in. Good. Inspired surgery. You're never gonna do that, buddy. You're too sucky. Now what we want here is nothing but chem fuel. There you go. And what we want there is just nothing but wood. Oh. I can write sometimes. Not redwood, just wood. I felt like the game wanted you to treasure your units like an RPG, but also gave them the mortality level of games like Company of Heroes. Yes, yes, it definitely did. Both. But that was kind of the fun for me in a way. A magma cactus, okay. That's kind of neat. Yeah, cool stuff on these new maps. I do, well, not these, but I do like this. It's kind of fun. I'm not that keen on, you know, getting murdered by lava flows. But they did, you know, slow down a bit, it seems. Maybe that's just because it has to cover more tiles, and therefore it's slowing down. They just don't care. See, that is a little bit too much resistance, in my opinion. I could change that. For them. Even if it's only temporary, but... It just feels so dumb that they can literally lie in lava. Let's get some agave. Since we're here. Also, I want to replace these shelves now. I think I'm done with this nonsense. And we're just gonna get some good stuff here. This as well. Get rid of all of that. That one too. Lissa is in labor. Okay. So. People outside. Great. 97%. Oh, Lissa is quite young now, which is kind of good. Indoors. Bed health effects, pretty good. Out of 5%. Yeah, we're basically at the maximum. Just her age is probably what puts that down a little bit, which, you know, it's fine. 2.6% for stillborn. 7.5% for sick and 90% for healthy. That's the wrong bed. Maybe... Oh, no, we're getting the maximum anyway, right? It doesn't really matter. It says we're getting the 5 out of 5, so that's fine. Do it. No one is participating. Can we have someone participating? Does it change anything? No. I think... Should our children learn something about, you know, the human procreation process and also replication process? I think so. Come on, boys. You need to learn. Learn. Red Harvest is being the doctor. Null Pointer is being the loved one. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Lucy's is very young as well. You need to know what's coming for you, so... Learn. It is a natural process. It's nothing wrong with it. Learn it. Maybe it was my general suckiness in these kind of games that's shown through. I mean, I was sucky as well. I really was. It really helps to get the Abrams, though, and keep it alive at all costs. Because you'll need it. At least in the difficulty level I played on. Which they changed now. Now the... Basically, easy is now normal. I think, or something. It was way too high-tuned in difficulty, I think. So it is a bit better now. But, yeah, that was disgustingly hard to play. And I did make a lot of mistakes, but it did work out somewhat. Okay, this is a little bit in the way, but your baby's going in there after this, so... also cool, while we are in Death Lava... Oh! I got a new mod. I got the replace mod, and that means, and I didn't remember that was what it gave us. We finally have overwall coolers, and I just told the mod that I don't want to see the others anymore. And we can now replace these with walls and put it over the wall, and therefore not lose the protection of the wall there, which is so good. The only thing I don't like is it's still very big. And I had overwall coolers that were just, you know, the upper half of the wall as a texture, which was much nicer. Maybe the widest? No. Interesting that exists. I didn't even see that before. But no. I think I was rolling with the Bradley. Yeah, the Bradley alone won't do much. You need the Bradley plus the Abrams and you will have better stuff. Oh, you said Bradley and the Abrams. Okay, plus some infantry and artillery. Yeah, I did too. It was actually kind of fun. Also very disgustingly difficult, but also kind of fun. Gotta drain my resources so hard. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. The resource drain is not as hard anymore, though, with the new difficulty, so... That should be a bit better. How's it going, guys? How's the birth? Child healthy? Child good? What do you have? Why does it say you have sicknesses? Or just a neuro supercharge, I guess, which shouldn't be shown as... Lucy is spectating, Sholael is spectating, Hovi is spectating. Nice. Don't know why she's wearing the power armor still, but maybe that helps, you know, pressing. Pushing the baby out. And the father was just standing in the corner there. Nice. Sick childbirth. What? We had like 7% chance. You mean game. Oh, the room cleanliness wasn't perfect. Oh, that's kind of bad. We have a cleaning bot. What the hell did that thing do? Name the baby. What do we name it? Nestor is what they called it. Is it a he or a she? It's a he. Why do we only have sausages coming out? That's kind of... It's probably not the best way to say that, but my god, only males? This colony is cursed. It's cursed by the male. by the male dumbness. And yes, I'm one too, but you know, just don't have too many. It's just bad. That is one of my biggest gripes. I would try again. Our coolers airtight. The wall is, so yes, and also the normal coolers are. And they changed it. They changed the diagonal thing. So now if I wouldn't have this corner here, they couldn't attack my hospital bed anymore, which is kind of good. Finally, they did. I don't know. What should we call this? I don't like the naming scheme of the Twitch mod. I wish I could change that. Sounds like my Unicorn sausage party. Okay. Mine wasn't actually. We were actually... I mean, there was maybe a slight... It seemed very balanced in terms of male or female. But I mean, it was biology, so... Yeah. It wasn't that balanced in... unfortunately, it wasn't that balanced in... bioinformatics when I did that, but... I had 20 girls and 280... Oh my freaking god. I mean, in biology, we were, when we started out, only about 140 or so. I think. 150, 140, something like that. But the ratio was not that bad. Oh my god. How should we call this? Who should we call this? Or who should we name here? I don't have anyone to name right now. It's kind of sad. Oh, Jacob Martin. Hello. Are you at the max ship size? Yes. But we don't have the maximum tiles yet. I'm sorry that I didn't see your message there. I was kind of distracted by the birth. Basically only men, yeah. I am electronics and computer engineering. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's unfortunately not one of the ones that is not that, you know, attractive to women, I guess you could say. So first we call you Nestor Archer, because that sounds better than hashtag nullpointerhead. And the nickname we'll decide later. This is just your name, Nestor. Okay, so... the fibrous mechanites. Oh, we still have them? No, should be fine now. Postpartum exhaustion, makes sense. Mother needs some time to recover. Where's the child? The child is not in the growth vat. Why is it not in the growth vat? That's the last person we can have. This is our last bed. So we're stuck with these people now. Unless I really go for it and upgrade the barracks. And put the research area back here again. Maybe exactly like this. Which would be totally fine. And we'll just upgrade the barracks, make it bigger. Or... we're making rooms, which might be fine. I don't like that you going... Okay. Let's put you on recharge until we need you. We used to go to the bioengineering class since the first courses were the same for every class, just to talk to girls. What? That was the complete opposite? 20 men at 280? Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. Where's our cleaning bot? Maybe we need another cleaning bot. He's just not getting there, you know? Huh. Heat wave. Phew. Have a heat wave happen. In summer. Oh. Yeah, also, how? And also, shouldn't you know... Oh, 8 hours. 8 hours in the heat wave will not be a problem. This is a problem, though, because we don't have enough cooling. Now we have the overwall coolers, which still look too bad, actually. I wish they would be a little bit smaller, and there was a mod that I had that did that. I don't know. This will be bad here as well. But they should be strong enough to fight this. So at least our stuff here is not gonna go off. This is all fine. Look at that. Much neater. Perfect. We could have different stuff in there and just, you know, trim it down a bit, but for now I don't care. These as well, and I think we will put some in there. Because it's just a waste if we don't put any storage in. But we'll put these in. And, you know, link them, of course. Link, link, link. It was a meme in our uni. Yeah, I bet it was. We should also build our ship out a bit more. I'm just so hesitant to do it. Because I just don't know how. I don't know how I want this to be. This should probably be moved as well. We should maybe have you here. Since that's the only space I can put you. And that gives us the most extra space. And we should also have one maybe here. Like you. Should be here. Because that's possible. And that gives us the most space. Not that we need all that space, let's be honest. Colonist needs rescue, that's not a good thing. Nestor needs this. Well, you can be put in the growth vat, to be honest. Insert. Archer. Oh, wow. Why are you getting the best medicine in the... Oh. Oh, yeah, right. You have the bad infant illness. Oh, that's kind of bad. Huh. Let's hope you survive, because no one did actually do anything for you. 130% is amazing, but... Oh, God. Mana away. I didn't see you before. Wait, what? You're not of our ideology? Stupid child. God damn it. I know we can't do anything for that, but... Or against that. It's fine. We could put one here. No, not here. Or here. Where is another one of these? You're in the right place. You probably are not in the right place, because I don't see us extending this further. Unfortunately, I wish we would. We would be able to, but we only have 300 more spaces. Not sure. Oh, I think. Yeah, Lissa lost her weapon, which is this one. We could actually just copy this right here. Somewhere. Or maybe here and have 2 of these and we don't need this anymore. And we just no, I don't like the copy. I do like the linked much more. Also, I don't know if you have this, but check this mod out. Oh, you are even allowed to post this. That's kind of weird. Worsted porn? What? Full info of latest updates, blah blah blah. Worsted porn forces pawn into the direct control during combat. Yeah, I don't need that, to be honest. With run and gun, I don't really need that. It's a cool thing, but that's too RPG for me. I do want them to do their thing, at least a little bit. Just makes sense to me. That's not us, that's just the bumblebees that are leaving, that's fine. These guys we're just gonna ignore. Hopefully this will now go off, because I need the... Oh my god, 55C. Yeah, even this thing struggles now. Hard. That's not good. Oh god, we have 50 degrees in here. I mean, we could have a vent here. Let's put a vent there. Because this is open, so that's fine. Red Harvest, please do this now. So we might lose the baby. Because the illness is taking over and there is no... Wait. So there is no immunity or anything. Maybe we can save him. Oh, VAT learning is a thing. The growth VAT is electrically stimulating this person's brain to induce skill development. This process is not very effective and will only partially replace the skill. Ah, okay. Yeah. So we only want him to become a child. And I wish you could say that in the VAT, you know? Kick him out when he's 3. Why that is not a thing? Sometimes this game is so beyond me, you know? There are so many opportunities to make this just absolutely glorious and they're not using it. Yeah, 21 would be okay here. Oh god, it doesn't do shit. Of course it doesn't. It's way too big and we have vents everywhere. Also, this thing should have its own. Oh yes, oh god. Where to, though? This needs to be... These are not connected with vents, is the problem. And we don't have anywhere to vent right now. I mean, we could do this. That should help a little bit. And maybe we have double venting in here. Or venting, double cooling. Harvest, please do this and please do this. Maybe we need to put a vent in here. And we have over wall vents now as well, so we can put that here. Which might be good and pull down the temperature somewhat. Just remember seeing this and being super surprised. Yeah, I mean, of course you could make it that way in this game. I'm not really surprised by that, but I don't know if I've wanted, is the thing. That works. That vent is there. Looks so much better. And again, there were better vents. I just think the whole wall is just too big. And there were really, really small, cute vents. Actually, I think it was with the programmable vents mod, but unfortunately, unless that has changed, and let me just check this real quick. I still have it open. Vents. In-wall coolers and vents. No, that's not what you want, because that just fixes the texture, which is great, but no. Gas vents, auto vents. Yeah, auto vents is nice, but programmable vents, that's what you want. Yeah, and still 1.5. Unfortunately, the mod author hasn't fixed that yet. And no longer necessary is not true. Oh, still seems to be working just fine at 1.6. You're sure? Oh no, this one doesn't have the better vents. Huh. Then I'm not sure what I was using. Programmable vents is amazing though. Can do really good stuff with that. I really... Oh, this is way too hot. Oh my god, 60 degrees is what I was reading here. Look at that. 60 degrees in here. Oh, that's really bad. We have a vent here. No, I need to replace these. Interesting that you cannot replace this. I want to. We need more coolers. It's just, that is a thing. But again, the 100 cooler here shouldn't, you know, interact with the wall in a way that that people could just break through. They could still break it, which, you know, sucks, but it's not as bad. It's not even remotely as bad. Maybe we want the prisoners to have some some cooling. If we ever have some. We have some heat stroke. Hovey has heat stroke. Yeah, because the other ones have power armor and have much better protection. Wait. You're a guy. That looks very female though. But okay, maybe that's just me. Also, oh, Hovey. No, you're too young. It doesn't really make sense to color your stuff now. But we could style you now. You know, we have styles. So if you want to change your style. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have enough coloration, I think. But you could have different hair if you liked. You know, I have a lot of hair. We have different face tattoos, body tattoos if you like. And, you know, we could color your stuff in actually your favorite color if you wanted to. Would look like this. Or maybe, you know, into the Edio color. The thing is, 3 of them needs to be in one color to give you the extra bonus opinion right now. And later it needs to be 5 of them. Needs to be in one color. That gives you 1 extra opinion. Boost. From I'm wearing the color of my ideology, or I'm wearing the color of my choice, of my favoritisms. Oh, and I'm going over hard again, of course. Of course. So you can, while I end the part, you know, think about stuff, how you want to change things, if you do. And, yeah, we need to get out of this heat stroke lava hell that we are in. Luckily, the lava came from the other side, so we are still kind of fine. And, I mean, the rice is growing, and the Tinctoria is growing. I want the Tinctoria at the very least. It would be so nice to finally have more Psychoid and Smoke Leaf, but I'm not sure we're staying that long. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. It really, really helps the channel. And it would be greatly appreciated by me. Come to Twitch, come to Discord, and I see you all in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.